The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. The local government of Quezon City has partnered with groups to hold an event in celebration of the Pride Month. For details, we have Faith Del Mundo reporting to us live on the ground via the phone. Hi Faith, can you tell us how's the event going there so far?
Yes, Riza, in celebration of Pride Month, the Quezon City government and Pride PH are hosting a festival called I Love for Love here at the Quezon Memorial Circle. The festival is part of nationwide Pride Month celebration simultaneously happening in various parts of the country. In Quezon City, the event started with a Pride Expo wherein organizations, food communities, and LGBTQIA+ businesses were also showcased. This was followed by the Pride March along QC Elliptical Road, led by Mayor Joy Belmonte, along with Pride PH-led convener Mela Habiban. For the main program, various LGBTQIA members and drag queens shared solidarity speeches. Among them are host Kalat Karen, actor Paolo Pangilinan, social media influencers, Sasa Girl, and AC Soriano. The city government is also conducting free HIV testing, and this event is part of the city's advocacy to promote equality, inclusivity, and diversity for the LGBTQIA+ community. Recall that Quezon City is one of the first cities in the country to have implemented a gender fair ordinance. Riza, this Pride Festival will run until 12 midnight, and the Pride Night will be closing activity where various performances, solidarity messages, and fireworks displays will also be showcased. Riza?
And happy Pride. That was Faith Del Mundo. Now, we've all been accustomed to couples, but have you ever heard of a throuple? Well, a relationship of three might mean love doubled, but does it also spell trouble? Mobile journalist Jacob Lazaro reports.
Hi po, magandang araw sa inyo. Ako nga po si William.
Hi, ako si Art.
Hi, ako nga pala si Halos.
At kami po ay Throuples.
Meaning all three of them are in a relationship with each other.
At first, it was just Billy and Art as a couple. When they went through a rough patch, Billy met Aries.
Sabi niya, if you permit me, I'll definitely pursue you and your partner.
Kita ko rin naman sa kanila talaga na gusto nila ako.
Art wasn't really upset with the introduction of a new partner. In fact, he said, Aries helped balance his relationship with Billy. And so far, it seems to be working. Billy and Art celebrated their first anniversary on May 15. And just a week ago, they celebrated their first monthsary with Aries.
And I think that's the reward for our relationship na parang, we're still here.
And to be clear, this is not an open relationship.
In doing this story, I actually found a lot of throuples, but what was difficult was finding one that was willing to share their story to a broader audience. Dr. Rica Cruz, a sex and relationship therapist, said, unfortunately, this is the case, given the predominant norm of monogamy.
To be in a throuple or to be in a polyamorous relationship is actually normal and quite common. Hindi lang dito sa Pilipinas.
Dr. Cruz said this setup could even be healthy, as it lessens the pressure of being the one. It also takes twice the work, but they say it also gives twice the love, especially for Billy, who is a person living with HIV.
Yung buong 2021 journey namin, lahat inalalayan ko siya, inalagaan ko siya. Then dumating si Aris. So parang si Aris yung sumuporta sa akin.
Love kasi is something that's indescribable. We hope to have the understanding from people. Kung hindi man, we just have to live normal lives and just be happy.
Mobile journalist Jacob Lazaro, we are One News.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Vice President-elect Sara Duterte meets with outgoing Education Secretary Leonor Briones for their first in-person transition briefing. This is in preparation for Duterte's takeover of the Education Department as its secretary. Duterte and Briones had a one-on-one talk before meeting with the DepEd's high officials. Briones has previously expressed her support for the Vice President-elect's incoming role. The Philippine Travel Agencies Association is now holding its first travel expo in over 2 years. Laila Panghilinan with the story.
For the first time since the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, the Philippine Travel Agencies Association is back with its Travel Expo at the SMX Convention Center in MOA. The event is perfect for those seeking for their dream vacation, as travel agencies are giving away most of their packages at half price. Seat sales from airlines and cheap accommodations from five-star hotels are also available.
The industry suddenly opened, right? A lot of hotels are already open, so they are giving a lot of promos to encourage more travelers to travel. So that's one also they can experience and they can see here in the Travel Tour Expo, especially that we have a lot of exhibitors. We have more than 200 exhibitors here from travel agencies, from hotels, from airlines, who prepared a lot of, promo packages for our traveling public.
Michael, for one, went to the expo in the hopes of finding his much-needed break at a lesser cost.
Itong mga nakaraan, so alam naman natin kung ano yung naging hirap. So ngayon, nagpunta kami dito, nagbakasakali ulit na baka kita kami ng murang ticket ulit para maibalik yung ating relaxation ng mga panahon na wala pang pandemic.
For local tourists that are still undecided, the Ilocos region might be the one. The place is perfect for those who like the sea, museums, vintage houses, and sumptuous dishes.
We have our gastro, food tourism na palaging kasama for us to at least mabigyan man of a taste of the flavors of the North. And of course, aside from that, we have the tour packages na dala-dala ng ating mga tour operators, ready the best deals para po sa ating mga turista.
Further down south, the powdery white sands and clearer waters of Boracay are waving. Malay Aklan Mayor Floribar Bautista said expos like these generate more tourists and livelihood.
Yung ganitong mga activity, napakaganda, no? Kasi we are promoting not only for the local tourists but same time for the international tourists. No? Napakalaki ang maitulong nito, no? Especially sa ating mga travel agencies. No? And then so that makita ang lahat ng mga tourist destination ng buong Pilipinas.
The 29th PTAA Travel Expo will run until Sunday, June 26, where your 50 peso entrance fee literally might go a long way. For News 5, Laila Pangilinan, we are One News.
Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. The International Criminal Court is eyeing to continue its probe on the drug war in the Philippines. ICC prosecutor Karim Khan said the Philippine government has failed to demonstrate that it has investigated numerous extrajudicial killing cases on its own. The Health Department has expanded the administration of COVID-19 boosters to all minors ages 12 to 17 years old. This came a week after the agency rolled out the shots only to immunocompromised members of that age group. And fuel prices are expected to rise again next week. Unioil Philippines projects that diesel prices would increase by up to 1 peso and 40 centavos per liter, while the prices of gasoline would go up by up to 20 centavos per liter. And for more updates, visit News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World Online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We are One News.